Hello, aspiring artist. Today we will be drawing a dog's ear. His name is Frankie and he is a beautiful boxer. All right, here we go. To start my first pass, I'm using my mechanical 0.5 HB pencil. I love this pencil because I can get really dark as well as render the grays in the form. Here is our reference photo for Frankie's ear. And one trick I use is I turn it into grayscale or a black and white picture. This way you could really see how dark the tone is and the gradations between dark and light. All right, let's speed this up a bit. My first step is blocking in all the darks. I love doing this because I landmark all the places where I need to transition from dark to gray or dark to light. I also save time because I'm not switching between two different pencils. Here I get the other edge of where light meets dark, just blocking it out. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Victoria Veluz, and I have been a full-time artist for the last 2 years, and I love it. One of my passions is to also inspire other artists around the world to pursue their artistic dreams. And if you're just starting out, one of my best advice is to start an Instagram account and post your drawings, your paintings, your sculptures, whatever you're into, and start tagging your posts so you can be reached globally around the world. If you can, try to figure out a specific niche that you're interested in. For me, I love dogs, especially boxers, so I started drawing them. Then I would post my works in progress on Instagram, finished pieces, tagging them with boxer tags, animal, pet artist tags, and all of a sudden people started discovering my work. Then one day someone reached out to me on Instagram and asked me to doodle their boxer for 15 bucks, and I was like, sure, why not? Eventually that turned into a drawing, it turned into a stippling of a boxer, and all of a sudden I'm getting customers and clients all over the world. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you want to make a living doing art, start an Instagram account. This way you have a portfolio for people to see, especially when you're out of school or just in general. So when people ask, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an artist. Oh, here, follow me on Instagram. You never know who is likely to discover you and ask you to draw a portrait of their kid or their dog or cat, and they'll happily pay you. Because I started my boxer niche Instagram account, eventually I was able to quit my full-time job and pursue creating big magic art full-time for a living. And you can also do this. If you have more questions about my background, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, let's get back to the drawing. Right now I am working on the different folds of Frankie's ear, doing the edges here. And as you can see, I am using lines that follow the contour and shape of the form of his ear. I always tell people that if you can draw fur on a dog, on a cat, you can pretty much draw anything. Just this portion of his ear that I'm showing you here took me about 30 minutes to render, just the first layer. The patience and the persistence that it takes to draw fur on any portrait is astounding. So if you could do this, you can draw faces, you can draw elephants, you can draw rabbits, you can draw landscapes, anything you want. Now I'm tapping the paper here with quick slashes of lines. I'm mimicking highlights on that edge. Let's speed this up. If you're getting value from this video, please hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. and also share with your friends so they can learn how to draw too. Here I'm blocking out the darks again, the inner side of the ear where there is no light hitting. I am pressing down on my pencil really hard. Don't be afraid to go really dark. So in order to mimic the essence of light hitting a surface, you need dark areas. Right now, I'm working on another fold of the ear, rendering out that dark edge. And take your time here, guys, really, no rush. As with anything you're trying to craft, it takes time and hard work and patience. As with anything that's crafted well, you need to put your blood, sweat, and tears on it, you know? I usually draw 1 hour at a time. I take a 15-minute break and then I start drawing again. Turn off your phones, no distractions whatsoever. Otherwise, you won't get anything done. If you are still with me, hats off to you. You are amazing. Thank you for joining me today. And if you like this tutorial, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can get notified whenever I post a new video up. All right, I think Frankie is coming together. Now I am working on the top tip of his ear, and it's different on this section. There's a directional change in his fur. I'm following his contour here and drawing lines that round out his form. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I hardly use the smudging tool or the smudging stump. It's all pencil, guys, all pencil work, lines, direction, form, dark, light, all with just the tip of my pencil. Now, this technique doesn't work for everybody. Find your happy medium. You don't have to do exactly what I do. All I know is I've been doing this for the past 2 years, and I found that this gives me the best results and likeness whenever I draw dogs or cats. Now I'm transitioning from dark to the lightest point of that ear, and I'm creating hash marks where I'm trying to mimic fur and blending the dark areas to gray and then lightening up my pressure of my pencil into the light so that transition is smoother and more gradual. And I'm still using my 0.5 HB mechanical pencil. I haven't changed. So now I'm working on the highlight here. Just gently tap the paper, creating like little tiny dots even. I'm whispering now because I feel like it's really delicate and fragile. Again, don't be afraid to make a mistake because you could always correct it with an eraser. You can find all of my drawing tools and paper in the description box, so please check it out. I hope you're getting a lot of value from this. Please smash that like button. Okay, I think it's time to speed this up. If you have any questions, please don't be shy. Leave a comment on this page. I always promise to answer you. Again, I am transitioning from dark to light, creating a smoother blend so it's not so harsh. So I'm constantly looking at my photo reference and, you know, I see faults here. I see sections where it's not totally accurate, but that's okay. My mission is to capture the likeness as close as possible. It will definitely not be perfect. Nothing is. And I am focused on just making progress, not perfection. Squint your eyes, guys, and figure out what's the lightest point in the reference photo. And wherever that is, leave that part white on your drawing. That's how you create the highlight. I have a piece of tracing paper under my hand so I don't smudge the reference lines that's underneath. It's a good practice to do. And there you have it. We are at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe and ring that bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Be blessed and create some big magic.